I'm gonna be an astronaut.
What's up? Who do we have on Best Point TV today?
Jiggy Smallz, Jiggy the Rebel. One love.
What's up, bro? So, how'd you name Jiggy? How did you come up with the name Jiggy? Because isn't your real name TJ?
Yeah, my real name TJ, but one time I was sitting in the garage with my homies. Back in the day, I had a group called the Goonies. And we was all sitting in the garage, and I called my boy Negus to come through, and he walked in the back of the yard. Me and my homies from my previous team were just sitting in the garage. Negus walked back in the back of the yard. He was like, yo TJ, you know what you look like, bro? You look like a Jiggy. Everybody was in the garage like, oh, your new name Jiggy, Jiggy Smallz. You know what I'm saying? Right. That's how I got my name.
So you did the niggas I rap impressing very well. That's
that's how he be though.
That's how he sound for real.
Yum yum.
Shout out to
homie niggas, yeah.
So you said you started off with this group called Goonies, right?
Yeah.
Talk about how that came about and what.
This came about in high school. My boy Marquise, he came up with the name while we were sitting at a lunch table and stuff like that. He said, cause we all made tunes just to make tunes, and we were just like in our beginning stages. You dig what I'm saying?
Right.
And he just came up with the name Goonies because how the Goonies was in the movie. It was all together, always together and stuff like that. Just
right. So
having fun.
How many people was in the Goonies?
About five.
So
five.
What you guys would say was you guys are like a rap group? Was you guys a collective?
We was family. We was family.
Right.
Yeah,
and what's the difference between Goonies and GBZ?
Goonies mean GBZ mean Goonie Boys.
Okay.
Yeah,
so
I'm not a part of that. I'm not part of that no more.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So.
But they're basically the same thing for
Yeah.
So talk about how like y'all first got how you first got into creating music and finding
Well, I always been creating music. Every time we talk, we create music. Honestly, you dig what I'm saying? I feel like music is like a prayer. You dig what I'm saying? Right. I've been making tunes ever since I was little. I got a picture of me, like with a marker in my hand, writing on paper with my older brother. I'm gonna send you that picture so you can put that in the interview.
Right.
For sure. Yeah, that's when I began creating tunes.
Right. So who would you say was some of your early influences?
Early influences? I say Joey Badass, Capital Steez.
I can definitely see that.
Yeah, Capital Steez for sure. Who else? Like Flatbush Zombies. A lot. Honestly, just a lot. Chance the Rapper. You know what I'm saying? Right. Chance the Rapper was one of my favorites as well. Like I like how his intellect is with his tunes. You know what I'm saying? Yep.
Right. So now you mentioned a lot of guys I would consider conscious rappers. You feel me? Like they talk about what's going on. They try to promote positivity and stuff like that.
Absolutely.
So in the world where everybody trying to promote negativity, so much negativity going around, especially in our city, how'd you go about staying positive, especially with everything going on?
Bruh, this is what I practice. I practice alchemy. You dig what I'm saying? Always pick the positive thoughts over the negative thoughts. Always. You dig what I'm saying?
Right.
Because like positive, being light, you want to be light, you don't want to be heavy. Being negative is be like a heavy aura. Being light is a light aura, and when you got a light aura, God can use you better, and so, you know what I'm saying, put you in the places that you need to be for you could progress.
Right, but even that's it's easier said than done at the same time.
True indeed.
So how'd you go about you just give us some advice to somebody that's probably in that same boat, they coming up, they 13, 14, and still trying to fight stuff in life. There's so much negativity going on in your world. How'd you go about it? How was it for you?
What I do, I'm gonna tell you one simple thing you gotta do. Stay true to yourself. That's all I gotta say. Stay true to yourself. Don't let no negative forces come into your space and dismiss all negativity. Stay positive, stay focused on your vision, because at the end of the day, you control your own world. You dig what I'm saying? What you gonna do with your world? You gonna let somebody take your world over, or you gonna control your own world? And I'm gonna control my world, for real.
So that I definitely can respect that.
Yeah.
So at what point in time did you start becoming more positive and spiritual? Cause
that always been my steez. That always been my steez. Always. You know what I'm saying? Always. It's just like, usually I feel like the ones who light like that, or got a positive aura, usually take them longer to get where they gotta be, because that's the journey. You dig what I'm saying? It's like we angels out here slaying negativity, slaying demons that's trying to take over our world. You dig what I'm saying? I'm an angel that's gonna go from the bottom to the top.
Right.
Cause I'm a fly. I'm a fly through all the plane.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I'm get to where I need to be.
And I can definitely respect that too.
Yeah.
Especially being spiritual, right? And some of the stuff you be saying really be having meaning. Even the music, your Facebook statuses, stuff you put on Instagram, right?
Yeah.
How do you go about? Who's some of your mentors? How you go about learning some of this stuff? And then
my number one mentor is Kobe Bryant, right? Kobe Bryant. I don't like. I like the way he played ball and stuff like that, but his story writing and what he meant, like the focus on the vision. This is what
that's what you took away from
that's why I gravitated towards Kobe. And there's an Indian guru called Sada Guru, right? Yeah. His name is Sada Guru, and he just enhanced your perception on life, so you could gravitate through your journey much more easier. You dig what I'm saying? Absolutely.
I could definitely
go look him up, Sada Guru. Go check him out. Like, he'll teach you a lot on perspective.
So you want about watching his YouTube videos and stuff like
that? Absolutely.
So yeah, I definitely commend you on that. But while many people are watching gangster vids on YouTube and stuff like that, you trying to learn from stuff. Like for me, we use social media too much times for negativity things, for drama and stuff like that. And when I go through stuff, it's like you stay away from that drama stuff. Especially as an artist, it's kind of hard because people say you gotta sell an image, you gotta put this on and on. Like,
and this is why I say always stay true to yourself. You see, everybody, like, I don't want to judge nobody, but a lot of people just be talking about the same stuff instead of like growing mentally and like talking about real life stuff. You dig what I'm saying? Like a bee, right? A bee getting nectar from a flower to give us honey. You dig what I'm saying? Like a natural life cycle. You dig what I'm saying? It's like, yo, we got to start growing and start recognizing the simple things so we could grow in life. You dig what I'm saying? Stop focusing on like liquor, smoking all the time, and drugs. Like, be high off life. Go appreciate a tree or something. You dig what I'm saying? Because trees give us life. You know what I'm saying? Absolutely. And this what my tunes do. And that's why I'm right here in nature.
Right. So how important? Like, I see you make stats like I might go outside and enjoy the nature. Yeah. And like I remember when we was younger, at one point in time, that was like a big thing. Everybody used to be outside. But since ever since like social media came about and we get a little bit older and stuff like that, that's kind of took over our lives. Like we won't even leave the house no more. If we want to interact with each other, we would just probably text each other a couple. But you said it's important. Like I seen stats, or I think it was a song. I don't remember if it was a song or stats. But you said it's important for us to communicate with each other face to face more than in social media.
True indeed, because I feel like social media, you can't read like feelings or emotions. People get offensive through text messages or stuff like that because they don't know the tone of voice you talking through a phone. You dig what I'm saying? And phones cause you to be compulsive and angry. When you talk face to face, you can read people's emotions, you can read people's feelings and stuff like that. So the face to face interaction is much better. This is real life. You get what I'm saying? Why you want to be on the screen all day, turning yourself into a fucking robot? You don't want to do that. You know what I'm saying? See how you laugh? People don't even laugh no more sometimes nowadays. we need more like facial interactions. Just appreciate life and appreciate each other. You dig what I'm saying?
Alright, so when you not on social media, because it seems like that's all that consumes us right now. Social media work, and we don't have no time for nothing else. Like, how do you go about like coming outside just enjoying the nature? Like, what's some things that go through your mind that makes you like?
But when I'm in nature, nothing go through my mind because nature is my peace of mind. You dig what I'm saying? Absolutely. I just sit in nature and just listen to the birds and the bees and the wind flow, bro, and this just bring me peace, bro. Bring me blissfulness. Honestly, you know what I'm saying? This is something we all should connect with. For sure.
I definitely respect that. Even I forgot what song, I think it was the second track on your new tape, right? Yeah. You mentioned like even on dates and stuff like that, you want to just go outside. Tell me what's your typical date for you, bro?
A date for me, yo, being in nature, going through a walk in the park, conversating, or just not even conversating, just walking through the nature and enjoying each other aura and energy. You dig what I'm saying? It's like, cause like you could look at somebody and tell if they got tension surrounded by them. You dig what I'm saying? Just the light aura. I just appreciate life, bro. Walking through nature with your woman and just having a great conversation or being silent, either or, is a beautiful thing. You know what I'm saying? For sure. Appreciate the simple things in life.
And in the same song, you said you want a spiritual woman over a bad bitch.
Yeah,
you
for
feel
sure.
Me? And I think that's too many times. Even me, I fall victim to that. You feel me?
Yeah.
Sometimes we go for looks.
I've been through it. That's why I talked about it. You dig what I'm saying? I need a spiritual woman now. What you gonna teach me? You could teach me and I could teach you. Let's grow together. You know what I'm saying? And that's what being spiritual means for sure.
Right. So like, and I feel like a lot of us, especially our generation, we're young, right? So we're not really like even nowadays. We're not even looking for marriage no more, bro. We're just looking for a good time more than like a last long relationship, bro. And how you go about like I'm just trying to figure out how you able to find this peace within yourself, bro. Cause it's hard. It's better. It's harder to do than to say. Cause easy you say it, but it's hard to do. Yeah. That's what I'm basically trying to say.
Yo, appreciate the simple things in life. Disconnect from them phones, disconnect from the computers. Come outside, bro. When the COVID stuff was going on, you know how they was telling everybody to go inside the house because the sickness was in the air? Bruh, I was outside every day looking at the sun, I feel like I was looking at the sun, receiving light codes, talking to God. You dig what I'm saying? Like, why be inside a house? That's like being a caged bird. You dig what I'm saying? It's like you gotta let your wings free and fly. You dig what I'm saying? This is how I just keep my mindset, because like I don't believe in staying indoors all day unless you meditating, getting your mind right. You dig what I'm saying? Or reading a book or something. You know what I'm saying? Absolutely.
See, doing things we not like we went away from. Absolutely. Doing things we went away from like once we left school. You don't read books. Even
we doing too much reading and not enough writing. You dig what I'm saying? And I'm gonna write my story for sure.
Respect that. So we're gonna take a little bit back into the music, right? So you said you had a picture you play, like writing music when you were younger, right? Yeah. Talk about how you started to discover your sound and stuff like that. This is gonna be my lane.
My brother Dominic, he used to have a group called some group back in the day. He used to be a part of a rap group though, and I just always looked up to him as an artist because I liked his sound, and he was talking like he always made sense when he was rhyming. He wasn't talking about nothing. You dig what I'm saying? He always made sense, and he had like substance to his music. So just listening to his tunes, me always being around him and his squad and stuff like that, it just like the energy just gravitated towards me, and I wanted to enhance that and talk about what I go through. You dig what I'm saying?
So he was on that type of time that you was on?
He was more in the streets back in the day, but you could tell he was trying to like break that
cycle, right?
The cycle, you dig what I'm saying?
I'll try to say that oral that you're getting comes from like you come from being in a house kind of, or like was that something you just went about and found by yourself for real? Yeah. Now that's good though, because sometimes as a younger brother we always look at our older brother. That's the type of route we take, but it's like not saying that he's a bad person. I'm not even trying to do nothing like that. No. But I'm trying to say you took that different route, like more spirit, like more spiritual. For sure.
But every person you come across, look at them as like a lesson. You dig what I'm saying? Don't always try to be better than the next person. Just like look at yourself and say, what can I do better to better myself? You dig what I'm saying? Right. Yeah, and that's what I did. Okay,
I could definitely see that. So this is your second project solo, right?
Now this is my Gold Leaves is my first project ever. My second album is on a different stratosphere. When that drop, I feel like this is gonna be my breaking point. Honestly, like. I'm trying to tell my next project.
Right.
You hear the birds tweeting?
They ready for it.
You know what I'm saying? Absolutely.
So, all right, so talk about Gold Leaves. What does that even mean?
Gold leaves, all right, boom. Only gold leaves the matrix, I feel like. You dig what I'm saying? Like, you gotta recognize your surroundings and learn America game, bro, because America is a system for you don't like come into your true power, which is true manifestation. You dig what I'm saying? This is why I feel like I named my album Gold Leaves. You dig what I'm saying? Only gold leaves the matrix, and I hold it up a gold leaf in my picture because I feel like nature gave me the energies to recognize what was really going on in my surroundings. Because think about this: you are who you are who you around. You dig what I'm saying? When you're around nature, you around nothing but trees and healing energies and stuff like that. So this enhances your energy automatically, and you're gonna start recognizing your surroundings and stuff like that, and just being tuned in more to life and see what your true capabilities are. You dig what I'm saying? This is what I want to do. That's why I named my album Gold Leaves.
Right. So this is basically like, I even see something say like the way concept I got from it, because I was with the stats again. Yeah. And you said Gold Leaves, and I went with the stats. It's like, bro, if you live life with no money, like everybody was like, what's the thing you said? You said like if I was to pay you, it'd probably be off love or something like that.
Yeah.
Like that's how we win each other. Like what makes you say that's a good way to like think?
Because think about this, like how did we build pyramids back in the day? Did we have like money to build pyramids? No, we build everything off pure love. Love is like is an energy. Love is truly, and love is the strongest thing in the universe.
So do you think?
You know what I'm saying? I feel like back in the day, they used to build pyramids just by using light, bro. Just lifting up bricks and stuff like that. Like we superheroes, bro. We really superheroes. We just gotta tap into our own power.
So do you feel like society can survive in that time like this nowadays, like with just love, or not? You need money and curse, like
nah, bro. I feel like you still don't need money. You just gotta be standing your truth. Honestly, I'm saying I feel like your energy gonna speak volumes for sure.
I could definitely respect that. So another thing, so when you went about putting this project, you put it together like you got features from Lil Perko, Kareem Malik, there's a couple other people I can't think off the top of my mind. Talk about how you want to got these features and how about you want to pick these songs.
I admired their tunes, you know what I'm saying? I admired their sounds and stuff like that, and this is what made me want to work with them. Shout out She Rise too. She got
She Rise.
She got a beautiful voice. Shout her out too. Like she's beautiful.
You and Bravo.
Bravo, that's my boy. Free Bravo. You know what I'm saying? Absolutely. But yeah, all the people I work with on my album is the people I wanted on my project because I appreciate what they put out.
And I ain't gonna hold you. Like the Perkos and like the Bravos and stuff like that. Even like kind of Kareem Malik, they kind of like in a different hip hop scenario than you. So it was kind of surprised to see when I reached out. What made you say like in a different lane than me? They talk about they advertise different things.
Love,
than me,
bro. Let's spread love to all different genres. You know what I'm saying? All different angles.
Right.
Why not?
Nah, I could definitely respect
I'm saying
that.
Spread love for sure.
Another thing you said is you think hospital and churches are some of the biggest scams in the world. And you being somebody that's spiritual and stuff like that, it was kind of surprising to me you say church as being a scam. Like, what's up with that, bro?
I feel like church should be, instead of being inside of a church, like church used to be back in the day, I feel like churches should be in the community more. You know what I'm saying? Like they used to be. Like churches usually based upon the inside. I feel like churches should be on the street. You know what I'm saying? Like a block should be a church. You know what I'm saying? Not on the inside of like the inside of it. I feel like all the people that be praying on the inside should need to come out and pray on the outside so we can save the streets. You dig what I'm saying? Instead of just have all the people who say they who religious and stuff like that be inside. I feel like you're supposed to be inside and outside.
Like so, like you feel like you going to church and stuff, they supposed to be trying to push that thing onto the youth. And stuff
like
that.
Like walk through the streets and stuff like that. Like not a protest, but like rebel. You dig what I'm saying? Saying like all we need is God. Let's work together. Let's work as one.
At the same time, I could definitely agree and I can see where you're coming from.
Yeah.
But you got to think about as young kids sometimes when older people tell us stuff, it's like. And it's kind of getting even worse and worse. Kids start to become disrespectful, so there's only so much you're going to take of it. So how you feel like this should approach it with that? Especially nowadays, these kids have no respect for like their elders and stuff like that.
Need to be taught. This is why you come in the street. This is why you come in the street and preach how you feel and stuff like that, so you could teach the kids that feel like they don't have no love. You dig what I'm saying? So their spirits could be lifted as well. We got to lift each other up. You dig what I'm saying? This is the mission I'm on.
So that's the mission. I'm just trying to promote that thing, right?
Yeah, for sure.
Now, I could definitely respect.
I'm gonna be in these streets as well, for sure. I know patience is a virtue.
So you go about you go reach out to other kids on a rise, just talk to them and stuff like that. Like what type of advice do you get them? Not even.
Yeah, always stay true to yourself. Choose the positive. Don't choose a lane that's gonna put you in harm's way.
Right.
Always choose a lane that's gonna give you like progression and something you can learn from. Sometimes you're gonna have bad stuff you go through. You know what I'm saying? But learn from that. Learn how to be a better person. So when you grow up, you could teach the kids that was like you how to be better. You dig what I'm saying? Hopefully in the future we don't got to deal with that. But patience is a virtue.
And another thing you said, I see you said, I'm gonna quote this word for word.
Yeah.
You said, I be wondering to myself all the time, like I can't really go in front of a judge and actually get judged by people who don't look like us. Why do we let government dictate our life? Why do we trust the government so much? Why if we don't have no money, we consider less than? Why can't we go to court to homeschool? Why can't we go to court to homeschool our children? I'm from a different relay. I'm a rebel. I don't fuck with society. What do you mean by that, bro?
I mean, like, society dictate our moves, bro, and society haven't really helped us grow like that. You dig what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Like, societies give us like welfare, stuff like that. I feel like if we had jobs in communities, jobs in our communities that could help us grow, we'd be much better. We really don't need the government. We govern our own minds. Government is somebody who govern your mentality and your mind. You dig what I'm saying? We're supposed to be governing our own lives. And I feel like if we all come together as one and start working with each other, start planting gardens and stuff like that in the communities, because there's big spaces in the all over, bro, where you could plant food and stuff like that. Only thing you don't even really need a lot to survive. Honestly, only thing you need is food and love, and I feel like the love gonna get you the money regardless if people see you going in the right direction. You dig what I'm saying? Absolutely.
And the crazy thing, like we always say, love. Like we're taught to love as most of us are taught to love, especially as children, right? But it seems like that one little hate thing from somebody else will change your whole life around. Yeah. How you go about staying, like, I know you said you gotta keep showing love, but as a kid coming up, how you go like, alright, yeah, I keep getting snaked, because they say good-hearted people always get snaked. How you go about bouncing back from that?
Repeat that question again.
How do you go about bouncing back when you get show love and everybody, and they still show hate, or they try to snake you, try to take advantage of your love?
Listen, karma gonna handle that. You dig what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Karma getting sharper and sharper, bro. Be careful what you do and be careful about the moves you make, because God is watching for sure. The people who want to choose that route is gonna see what happens on that route.
Right.
The people who want to go the positive route is gonna see you're gonna gain the fruits of your labor. You gonna eat fruit, or you gonna drop the fruit on the floor. Make your decision.
Right.
Stay healthy.
And you also said something like be careful who cooks certain food for you. What does that mean? Like,
because cooking food is a love language. You ever had your mama's cooking you just started dancing after she give you that good?
You've been waiting for
what
that.
I'm saying? Because that's a love language. Food make you feel good. So with that being said, you got to be careful who cooking your food, because the intent on your food is everything. Like, right. Food, like, that could also be a spell. You dig what I'm saying? Right. So make sure you always put great intent over your food, pray over your food, so anything that's cast over your food can be dismissed.
I love the way you said pray over your food. That's something we tend to forget sometimes,
Sure,
especially being taught. We're gonna take a little bit back to music. I just want to learn a little bit more about you spiritually.
I appreciate you for that.
Find out how you think, the way you think, right?
Yeah.
So you said you looked up to guys like Chance the Rapper,
right?
What about them? Nah, I know it's the conscious rap. What about you, Mason? What about you said, like, you know, sometimes you listen to a certain rapper, you say, I want to say you sound like them or rap like them, but you kind of like in the same lane as conscious. Like, what made you say, I'm gonna put out conscious? Even sometimes, even as rappers, you feel me? That might not get a lot of views instantly, so you feel me? You might do something that just draws attention towards you, you feel me? What made you stay in that lane, like, regardless if I'm doing 200 views, 300
like I said in the beginning, bro, stay true to yourself. The people who choose the long route, which is the positive route, I feel like is gonna get them fruits at the end of the day. You dig what I'm saying? Because you're not following trends. You doing what's right for you and your well-being, plus the people and the communities around you. You dig what I'm saying? Heal yourself, and then once you heal yourself, you can heal the people around you. You dig what I'm saying?
Right.
That's the journey. That's the journey.
I love that, bro. I feel like I learned so much and stuff now. I got me thinking different. Like, once I leave this interview, bro.
Yes. So that's the goal, bro. I want people to start thinking different. Like, yo, let's be better. Let's grow. You know what I'm saying? Let's water our plants. Don't put our plants in the shade. Let us plants get that sun. You dig what I'm saying? For sure.
Okay. So with the music, you said you got influenced by your brother and stuff like that. Yeah. When you first came about making music together, making music and stuff, was it easy for you to come up with the content you wanted to speak about, or was it like you struggled writing? I would
just speak it for all my music I created. I would just speak it from my heart.
Right.
Absolutely. Like, I feel like I let my spirit talk. You know what I'm saying? I listen to my spirit. I listen to my heart, and my heart just full of love,
and that's just what comes out, right?
Yeah, like, it just comes out naturally.
I kind of say, like, poetry music and stuff like that. I consider that type of lane. Were you ever doing poetry at one point in your life?
No, well, poetry is what I make because I'm speaking from my heart.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I feel like poetry is when you speak from your heart, for real.
Right.
Yeah, and like in my song My Light, and on my album Gold Leaves,
right.
I said a poem at the end,
right?
But like for real.
Now even during your album, you were grabbing little sound bites. I think that's what it's called.
Yeah.
Like Tupac and Sinner. What made you want to add that in on your tape?
Because
like
Tupac.
Not just him, but like other guys. So I'm trying to think of some of my heroes. But yeah.
Marcus Garvey. All right, Tupac, right?
Yeah.
He just like the aura he had around him was authentic. You dig what I'm saying?
Right.
I feel like this is the lane I am in. You dig what I'm saying? In a sense, but Tupac was a little bit hot-headed, but he knew love. He knew the hood and the love. I feel like I do as well, but I chose the
love 400, yeah.
Yeah, like I chose the love to choose the love route 100%.
Nah,
you dig what I'm saying?
You know what? When you say Tupac, he showed love, and like Tupac, that's little cousin. Tupac saying some real stuff. You feel me?
Yeah.
But I feel like the negativity, like the thug life, that image,
and
that outpower the positivity.
Facts, and this is why I say be careful with karma. Even though you a great person, anything can happen. Be aware who the people you are around.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And me saying this is listening to my spirit. Always listening to your spirit, because this is my spirit telling me what to do and what not to do. Now back to what I was saying. Be careful who you are around, because the people could dictate your life on which route you could take. So always choose the positive over the negative. If you got people in your circle that's trying to pull you down, you gotta dismiss them and create a triangle. You dig what I'm saying?
Right.
Absolutely.
Right. And there's something else like there's a spiritual reading. Like somebody might give you read a spiritual thing to you, right?
Yeah.
I think a scripture reading, something like that's called. Mm-hmm. How you feel about that? Do you feel like as a human being you can understand what another person's going through, or like only God can determine that?
I listen. You dig what I'm saying?
Right.
But I listen to is you willing to grow or not? I know everybody grow at their own pace. So you dig what I'm saying? But is you willing to be better? Mm-hmm. That's all. You know what I'm saying? God willingly.
Nah, I did definitely.
Yeah.
And not to I don't know, what religion are you, if you don't mind me asking?
I really don't believe in religion. I just listen to my spirit, honestly.
Right, so you just believe in the higher power.
I believe in my higher power, for sure, bro. Like, higher power is, I feel like I'm a higher power, bro. And I feel like God blessed me, bro, because it's like, I always follow my heart. I never follow trends. You know what I'm saying? Always.
Yeah, that's how I definitely, because when somebody's different, unique, bro, you're going to stand out every trip.
Every trip. So why not follow your heart? Because that's what your heart wants from you.
Right.
Stand up.
Right. So besides that, what else you got going on in life? What do you be doing?
I'm creating my I'm on my second project right now. Creating I Could Tell. I just came from Brooklyn. I was shooting the music video for my album Gold Leaves. I'm trying to get some shows, but I'm truly focusing on my second album before anything. I'm working on 5 visuals for my album Gold Leaves before I drop my album I Could Tell.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
And
Absolutely.
you say when I mentioned your second album, you were excited, you were jumping for joy, right?
Yeah.
Why you feel like this is the first album gonna separate from the second album?
Bro, because life is about growth. Life is about evolution. I feel like my second album called I Can Tell, it's all about evolution. You dig what I'm saying? It's all about growth. Gold Leaves was about me recognizing my surroundings, what's really going on. You dig what I'm saying?
Right.
And I Can Tell was about action, for sure. And I feel like this is about to be next fucking level, bro. Like, I Could Tell really on a different stratosphere, bro. Like, I could tell on a different stratosphere, bro, for sure. Yeah. Like, just the feeling you got. I was in a car. My brother I was talking to you about. We was in the car. I was playing my tunes from I Could Tell, my songs from I Could Tell, and the reaction he got off of listening to 3 tracks, bro, he almost jumped out the whip, bro. I'm like,
that's
like a different level, bro. He was like, yo, this gonna be way better than the previous, bro. This is how I know I'm going, bro. The only way is up. I ain't going down.
So what about production-wise? How do you go about finding the beats and stuff like that?
My boy Modest, he create beats. Modest Vibes on Instagram. He create beats. His beats is next level. When I tell you, if you want like some hip hop beats, R&B beats, whatever, he could do that for you. He nasty with the beats.
Yeah, I gotta check him out.
For real.
Hey, what was producing your last?
He didn't produce no beats on my previous album, but I could tell he produced about 9 beats on there.
Okay.
Yeah, and I got some beats from YouTube. Yep.
Yeah, I definitely respect that.
Purchase.
No, I can definitely respect that. So now, when you people find out about you, what's the one thing you want to know about your music though? Like, why should they listen to your song? Like, just give them like a little pitch.
I'm gonna be 100 with you. I'm gonna be 100 with you. This is why I stay true to yourself, because I make tunes to better myself. You dig what I'm saying? To tell my story. And if you could relate to that, if you could gravitate towards that, that means you in a growing lane. You dig what I'm saying? Because I'm all about growing. Right. I'm all about growing mentally. Absolutely. You dig what I'm saying? And yeah, I don't really make tunes to impress a crowd. I make tunes for growth.
For growth, so yeah.
For sure.
You know, I can definitely respect it. Also, you say something about like, what you said? You said you coming up with a series called Here Go Brother, right?
Oh yeah,
What's that about? What's going on with that?
Oh, Brother Man. Yeah, my boy Tavante. We probably gonna continue some extra shows or series and stuff like that. But that's a. I don't know if we gonna continue that, but we might.
Right.
Never know.
Cause you said you missed the days like actors and musicians and collaborate with Michael Jackson,
like Tupac, like Tupac and stuff, like Michael Jackson, like Eddie Murphy. You know how the like the actors used to come with the musicians back in the day, and they used to come together and create and make movies and stuff like that.
Yeah.
That's beautiful, bro. I feel like we
missing that.
Who do that? Like only person I know who do that is Kendrick Lamar, Common, Queen Latifah. There's a few,
and that's all.
You know but that's old school.
Yeah,
I'm talking about like new
generation.
Yeah. Kendrick Lamar is considered about new school, but
too.
That's the only one I've seen, honestly.
Yeah, nah, you definitely right about that. When I read that stuff, I'm like, dang, he's accurate.
Bro, if the actors coming together with the musicians like we did back in the day, bro, yo, life would be like we'd take over, bro, because we all about art. You dig what I'm saying?
Oh, Bow Wow.
Oh, Bow Wow. Yeah. He considered little Bow Wow. He just yeah, nah, but yeah, bro. Yo, no cap. Shout out Bow Wow though, because he stuck through everything he went through. No cap. He's still standing strong. No cap. For real.
Nah, but I appreciate you for reaching out and doing this interview, man.
True indeed.
All right, man. Let them know your social media and stuff like that.
All right, you can find me on Instagram at JIGGY_SMALLZZZ. My name is Jiggy Smallz, Jiggy the Rebel. Follow me on YouTube at the same thing. Everything the same. My tunes, my album Gold Leaves is on all platforms. Even SoundCloud. Go get that. You dig what I'm saying? I even put that on there for people who can't purchase the tunes. You know what I'm saying? Because I feel like music should be free, honestly. Right. But that's me.
Alright, and shout out BestsPointOfViewTV for this interview.
BestsPointOfTV. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Shout out, yo, he was an awesome interview. This is probably one of the best interviews I had. The questions he asked was on a different stratosphere, and I appreciate that because that's learn.
That's why all I want to do is learn from you, because this is not what I really do on a typical daily. When I do interviews with BuzzFeed, be like hood dudes, you feel me?
Yeah.
When I can learn, I feel like I can inherit something. I can take that with me, like. That's all I wanted to do, bro.
Come, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
Appreciate that, bro.
That's love, bro.
Yeah,
I got the copper gold tea. If you all about growth, then approach me. I'm well seasoned. A lot of people be salty. Walk up in this scene like who want war? Love shielding me. I'm feeling like Tupac Shakur. I got the juice like Biggie. Give me the loot. I'm a soldier like 50 Cent with the bulletproof. I'm the truth, homie. Feeling wavy, not a game. Don't play me. I'm a firework. No Katy Perry, good as gravy. Like gym class, gotta keep on pacing. I'm the teacher, you the trainee. First class, little baby, hating on the greatness. I'm fireman, no lie. Flow leave you easy, baby. Jaded off the earth, fragrance never lays.
Check it. Trials and tribulations, I'm just trying to live my life, hoping to make the right decisions, cause I wanna live it right. I remember nights, no sleep, feeling weaker than 7 days. Now I'm using my clever ways to make sure my songs getting played, but these niggas doubt me, they think I'm not gonna make it, but soon I'm gonna be rich and happy, that girl getting naked. I promise you I'm the best, supreme Nakshi. I'm on the rise, smoking dope and I'm getting high. Spirit, she floating to the sky. I wonder if they go think I'm a joke because